Welcome to the third installment of the new Terra maps. I think this building has changed. This has been the same. This has also been the same. Svinedrengen added more green all over the map here. And this changed too. And this building is really pretty nice. It's there's basically a back entrance. You can go up all the way to the roof and go up and up and up all the way to the top. Oh yeah, this is for the first time an alien spawned actually here. Let's see, what else do we have? As you can see, this time this building is only 2 levels high and has access to the roof through this door. Yes, more green overall. Yeah, it's getting up to an X division standard. Yes, it's very good. More green, more things, more. I like those side blocking bushes here. Like they're acting like a fence, but are easily destroyable. So I really like them. They're also a nightmare to deal with because like an alien can just throw a grenade over it, and that's not very good. Yeah, so good improvements overall. So the drone spawn points increased, which is good. I think those numbers are more or less okay. Maybe a bit more, just like give it 5 more drone spawn points and like it's like you never really can have enough, and better to make sure. Yeah, apart from the randomized buildings, it's really, yeah, everything is good. Of course, you can always randomize. I think the supermarket is not randomized. The supermarket is not randomized, so it just stays like this. One thing I want to point out is that it's really high quality, and I think this is how you can leave it. Just one last point, and that is actually putting in more spawn points. Right now you only have 1 spawn point for every dropship position, but I want you to do different spawn points. Let's take a look. As you can see, the Chinook is there, and if you have a northeast positioning in this situation, you will always get the same positioning. But you can change that by slightly putting in another spawn point for the Chinook. And as you can see, the difference, there's a slight difference in positioning. It's really just slightly. And then you can also make it one like this, and then you can see you already spawn closer to the house. And lastly, you can do something like this, which basically is I would put it like that. Or wait, like like that. Yeah, yeah. Would also be a different position. So now we have 4 positions for the northeast Chinook dropship, which get chosen randomly when the map gets taken. And you should also keep the same amount of different dropship positions for every direction. So for the north, if we have 4 in the northeast, we want to put down also 4 in the northwest, and then 4 in the southeast, and so on and so on. You get the idea. These are just random positions, not fleshed out in anything. And in this way, you have simply more randomization. You're not starting in the same. Like, think about it like that. If you pick that map, let's say the game picks exactly that map, then if you only have these 4 Chinook positions, then the game will develop mostly in the same way every time you play the map. But if you actually make different spawn locations for the Chinook, like something like this, or like this, or like this, then every time, then not only does it get unpredictable, but also every time you play a new map. So in the old style, where you just would remove all the others and only have around one position, then you basically have one variation of the same map. But by putting down 3 more spawn points, you are basically creating 3 more maps. Just with 3 more clicks, you're creating 3 more maps, because every time the game decides on a random spawn location, it's a different game, it's a different map, and it's a different feeling. So these are the things which you can use to increase the value of your maps. And the other thing which I wanted to mention was that let's take this for example. So I really like that green here. But what you have to keep in mind is that in most cases, fights will happen 90% of the time on a terror mission. You will play around the starting position. So while this is a very nice tree compilation, it will not get as much sight as basically everything around the spawn location. So this house will get a lot of time spent in it. This house will get a lot of time spent in it. The streets will get a lot of attention. So when you're choosing the map, then try to make the immediate surroundings around the spawn points the most interesting, because it's these are the kind of areas the player spends most time in. Yeah. Okay, so that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.